Hi everyone, welcome to Little Diamond Yoga Stories with me, Megan. Okay, Little Diamond Yoga Stories is all about learning a story and doing some yoga as we go along. So copy the moves that I do and try and have some fun. Okay, let's start our yoga as we always do by crossing our legs, sitting on our bottoms and bringing our hands to our heart. And then we're going to say our yoga hello, namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Okay, today's story is all about a turtle. So let's go into our turtle pose. Take your legs out slightly wide and keep your knees bent up. Then take your hands and slide them under your knees and pop them next to the outside of your feet, just like your little turtle flippers. Well done. Timothy the turtle lives with his dad, Tony. Standing up, take your legs out wide, bring your hands to your heart and take them above your head. Timothy and Tony live in an enclosure together. Timothy has a hard shell on his back. Come onto your knees and then take your head down to the floor, bringing your hands by your sides into your shell. Sitting up, he has wrinkly skin all over his body, patting down your arms and back up again, and the other arm, and over your face, and your neck, and your knees. Timothy also moves very slowly. Timothy likes to eat leaves. Take both your hands on the side of one of your legs and then look over that shoulder and then munch on some leaves. Nom, 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 nom. Turn to face forward again and move your hands to your other leg and then look over that shoulder and eat some leaves there. Nom, 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 nom. He loves having his tummy and his head rubbed. Rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time. Now swap over your hands. Take your hand from your head onto your tummy and move your hand from your tummy to your head. Again, rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time. Timmy's favourite game is peekaboo. He loves to use his shell to play peekaboo. Now stay on your knees and bring your head down to the floor. Bring your hands to your sides and after 3 we're going to jump up and say boo. 1, 2, 3, boo! And again go back down. 1, 2, 3, boo! One more time. 1, 2, 3, boo! Well done. Now Timothy loves to use his shell to play peekaboo, but sometimes he hides in his shell for a very different reason. Come onto your bottom and hug your knees. Timothy will hide in his shell if he's feeling a bit scared, or a bit worried, or a bit nervous, or a bit shy. Since early last year, Timothy has been spending a lot of time feeling scared and worried, hiding inside his shell. Because the world has been a little bit different. Timothy has had to stay at home. Standing up, take your legs out wide, bring your hands to your heart and take them above your head into your house position. He hasn't been able to go outside. He hasn't been able to see his friends. Take a look through your super spectacles. He has also not been able to go to Turtle Tots. Come onto your bottoms and take the bottoms of your feet together and hold your toes. He couldn't go to Turtle Tots because Turtle Tots was closed. Bend over as though you're closing a box. Timothy loves Turtle Tots. He always loved climbing with his friends. Can you climb like you're climbing a ladder? He loved reading stories with his friends. Back to your bottom and take the bottoms of your feet together and then turn the pages of a story. And he loved using his feet to do painting with his friends. Sitting up on your knees, take your arms out wide and then pop the paint down this side. 1, 2, 3. Sitting up and pop the paint down this side. 1, 2, 3. Sitting up again. Since early last year, Timothy has not been to see his grandparents, but he has spoken to them a lot on his daddy's laptop. Come onto your bottom and take the bottoms of your feet together as they're touching again and bend forward. And then open up your laptop, sitting up, and give his grandparents a wave. He's also enjoyed phoning his grandparents and phoning his friends. Sit on your bottom and take your legs out straight in front of you. Pick up one of your telephones and can you hold it by your ear to phone up your grandparents? Well done. Pop that phone back down and then pick up your other phone and pop it by your ear to phone up your friends. It has been a very sad and a very scary time for Timothy, not being able to do all these things. But there has been lots of things he's enjoyed. Timothy has spent so much more time with his daddy. Take your arms out wide and give yourself a big hug. He has even sometimes stayed up late to give the carers a clap. Standing up, take your legs out wide and then we're going to clap in a big round of applause. Timothy has enjoyed waking up to PE with Joe. Bring your feet together. He's enjoyed doing some running. He's enjoyed doing star jumps. And he's enjoyed doing squatting. Turn to the side and sit down in your chair and stand up. Sit down in your chair and stand up. Sit down in your chair and stand up. Timothy has also been on a walk with his dad every single day. We're going to take big steps for their walk. 1. And the other leg. 2. And the other leg. 3. And the other leg. 4. Fantastic. Come back down onto your knees. Just before Christmas, things got a little bit more normal again. Timothy knew that people still had to wash their hands. Bring your hands to your heart and rub them together. They also had to wear masks on their face. Take your hands and cover your mouth. And Timothy knew he had to leave space between himself and other people. Standing up, take your legs out wide and your arms out wide. Timothy hadn't gone back to Turtle Tots, but not because it was still closed. Timothy was too big. Put your feet together and reach your arms up tall. He was too big to go to Turtle Tots now. Timothy and his friends had started school. Bring your arms down, take your legs wide, bring your hands to your heart and take them above your head. Timothy loved school. It was amazing. He learned so many new things and spent so much time with his friends. After Christmas, Timothy went back to school on the first day back. He had an amazing day. He was exhausted when he got home. Timothy took his school uniform and he popped it over a chair. Turn to the side, put your feet together and then sit down as though you're sitting in your chair. And then he folded up his school uniform and popped it on the chair. Well done. Timothy put his school shoes under his bed. Go into our bed pose. Onto your bottom, keep your knees bent and take your hands either side of your bottom. And then lift up your hips into your bed pose. Well done. So Timothy's shoes were ready and his school uniform was ready. He was so excited about going to school the next day. He decided to lie down for a good rest. The next morning, Timothy did a big stretch as he woke up. And he sat up, coming to sit on your bottoms. Timothy's dad came to see him and said, Timothy, I've got some news. Timothy woke himself up properly. Rub your hands together and then place them over your eyes and give your eyes a rub. Timothy looked at his dad. Unfortunately, Timmy, school's had to close. We're going to be spending our time at home again. We can't go to school. We can't go to the playground. And you won't be able to go see your friends. This was all a little bit too much for Timmy. Hugging your knees. He started to feel worried again and scared again. Things had started to seem so much more normal. Once again, Timothy was going to have to stay at home. Standing up, take your legs out wide, bring your hands to your heart and take them up above your head into your house position. He wasn't able to see his friends. Get your super spectacles. And once again, Timothy couldn't go to the playground. Timothy loved the playground. He especially loved the roundabout. Keep your legs wide and take your arms wide and spin like a roundabout from side to side. And he loved the slide. Come onto your backs, lying on your backs. And then push yourselves up onto your elbows. And then point your toes and try to lift your bottom in the air into a slide pose. Timothy's dad gave him a great big cuddle. Open your arms out wide and give yourself a cuddle. It's okay, Timothy. We've still got each other. This won't be forever, but it's what we have to do to keep safe. And also, it keeps the people that we love safe too. We can do this, Timothy. Timothy took 3 big breaths. Put your hands together, hook together and put them under your chin. As we breathe in, we're going to take our elbows out to the side. And breathe out and down. And again. And again. Timothy's dad was right. Timothy could do this. And he might even enjoy it again. All that time with Daddy. All those walks they could go on. And also his learning he could do at home too. So now at home, Timothy does lots of reading. Bring the bottoms of your feet together so the bottoms are touching and turn the pages in his book. He also does lots of writing. Take your legs open wide and then pick up your pencil and write across your page. Put that pencil down and then pick up your other pencil and write across your page. And he does his maths at home. He's working really hard on his counting. Bending down to this foot and let's count our toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moving over to this foot and carry on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, Timothy. And also, when he is feeling a little bit scared, hugging our knees, a little bit worried, and he wants to hide in his shell, Timothy has found if he takes lots of deep breaths, talks to his daddy, and even sometimes does some yoga, it helps him calm down. Let's lay on our backs. Take your legs together and your arms by your sides. What a strange time Timothy had. Schools opening, schools closing. Playgrounds opening and closing too. Not seeing grandparents for a very long time. Sometimes seeing friends and sometimes not seeing friends. Staying home lots and spending time with his daddy. And also having his daddy do his learning with him and not his teacher. But just like Timothy's dad said, it won't be forever, it won't be always. Things will change. Things will become more normal again. At the moment, we need to do what's best to keep ourselves safe and keep all the people we care about safe too. We can do this. Now wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Lift up your knees and give them a hug. And then roll onto your side and push yourselves up. Sit in your bottom and cross your legs and bring your hands to your heart. And we'll end with our yoga goodbye. Namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, Little Diamond Yoga Stories. See you again soon. Bye.